Magandang araw, oras na para sa pinakabagong balita sa lagay ng panahon at sa mundo ng science and technology. Ako po si Jel Miranda and we welcome you to DOSTv, Science for the People. Alamin ang proyektong isinasagawa ng Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources, Research and Development ng Department of Science and Technology para sa ating mga native pig. Kasama si Dr. Synan Baguio, maya-maya lamang.
DOSTv naglunsad ng summer school para sa Artificial Intelligence. Ang Department of Science and Technology sa pangunguna ng Philippine Council for Industry, Energy and Emerging Technology Research and Development o DOSTv ay naglunsad kamakailan ng tinatawag na DOST Summer School on Artificial Intelligence o eskwelahan para sa AI. Ito'y ginawa noong Hunyo 2 hanggang 9 ng taong ito na nilawkan ng mga iba't ibang universidad at mga mananaliksik sa bansa. Ito'y naglalayo na sanayin ng mga profesor sa kolehiyo, mga estudyante at mga kawani ng gobyerno na nasa larangan ng information technology tungkol sa theory and applications of machine learning methodologies. Naging daan ito para matuto ang mga lumahok sa iba't ibang konsepto ng programming at magamit ang tinatawag na algorithms sa paglutas ng mga problema na nakakaapekto sa pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay. Isinasulong ng DOST ang pagpapalaganap ng AI sa bansa na umaayon sa Philippine Development Plan o Ambisyon Natin 2040 ng Administrasyon Duterte na ayon kay Secretary Fortunato T. de la Peña ay makatutulong sa pagpapaunlad ng mga industriya sa bansa.
Isa ang pork sa pinakamalaking source ng income at food sa ating bansa. At patuloy ang research and development na ginagawa ng Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources, Research and Development ng Department of Science and Technology para sa pagpapaunlad pa ng ating native pigs at makatulong sa swine production ng Pilipinas. Upang ipaliwanag ang kanilang proyekto para rito, makakasama po natin ang Officer in Charge ng Livestock Research Division ng DOSTv CARD, Dr. Synan S. Baguio. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Jill.
Pag-usapan natin, native pig. Ano po ba ang native pig?
Okay. Good that you asked that question because it has always been a source of argument in any fora that I have been to. Well, as far as we are concerned, the native pig that we are referring to are the domesticated native pigs that we oftentimes see in the backyard of small farms in rural areas. Karamihan po nito ay kulay itim.
Okay.
Pero mayroon din pong ibang mga klase ng native pig that would have spots. Yung iba, itim ang kulay pero may puti yung mga paa and some white markings in the face. And this is because the native pigs that we have now are products of indiscriminate crossbreeding that has been happening for a very long time.
Pero sir, iba to sa baboy damo.
Yes, they are different. Although our native pigs could have descended from the baboy damo, the wild pigs, but then the domesticated, the parents of our native pigs now were the domesticated wild pigs then that have been indiscriminately bred or crossbred with other breeds of pigs. Even some of them may even be imported or exotic breeds.
Okay.
But because of the very long process of natural selection, these native pigs that we have now in the farms of farmers have developed their own characteristics, both in behavior, in the quality of meat that they have. They also have unique characteristics in terms of morphology. Magkakaiba-iba yung mga itsura na nila ngayon. So, these pigs are considered as different from the wild pigs, and they are also different from the commercial hybrids that our commercial swine producers are keeping in the farms.
Pero may pagkakamuka. Halimbawa, yung native and then
Yes,
baboy
there are similarities with the baboy damo,
Yes.
but they are different in the sense that our native pigs now are more docile. Mas maaamo sila, hindi na sila kasing wild, quote unquote, compared to the baboy damo. And many of our native pigs now are already bigger in size than the baboy damo.
Okay.
And another characteristics of our native pigs now, I mean, talking about the outputs of the research that we are conducting, they are already producing more piglets compared to the baboy damo.
Okay. So, ano importance ng native pig pagdating naman sa rural farming communities?
Okay. The native pig is very important to the rural farming communities in the sense that for a very long time, these animal genetic resources have been providing our farmers additional income. They also produce high-quality protein food, and the native pig has been observed to be providing socio-cultural and economic services to our rural folks. To mention a few, the native pigs are oftentimes used as a resource during cultural celebrations and ceremonies. The native pig serves as an insurance. For example, during enrollments, when the family wouldn't have any money to pay for the tuition, they can easily sell native pigs.
Mas mahal yun, sir?
Yes, this time, mas mahal sila. The native pigs, because of the quality of the meat, they are paid a premium price. Now, another use of the native pig to our rural farmers is if in case may nagkasakit, madali nilang ibenta yung native pig to pay for the hospital bills or to buy medicines. Also, the native pig serves as a buffer during lean seasons or failures in crop production. Pag binagyo yung palay, kailangan nilang bumili ng panibagong, ano bang tawag noon? Seeds. Binhi.
Yes, yes.
Okay? They can, marami yung nagbebenta ng native pigs. Pambili ng
Util.
Yung seeds, yung pananim. Okay? Some fertilizer as well. And many of our ethnic groups are using this for rituals. Yung mga alay-alay. May mga grupo pa. In fact, nagulat nga ako nung na-encounter ko yung mga nagkikwento on the use of the native pig. Kasi ginagamit pa talaga siya
sa mga katutubo.
Yeah, para sa mga alay.
May nagpa-practice pa nun, sir.
Yes.
So nakita natin, ang dami pang mga benefits talaga ng pag-aalaga ng native pigs. Pero bakit kailangan pa mag-invest tayo ng R&D pagdating dito?
Thank you very much for asking that question because that has been asked by so many other people and hindi siya nasagot ng tama. Well, the point is we already are reaping benefits from the native pigs. If I would single out one benefit is the additional income to farmers. But the native pigs has never been used as a source of regular income. Hindi talaga siya nagamit for livelihood. And the reason is the production performance is very unpredictable or very variable. And the product quality as well is inconsistent or not predictable. So mahirap siyang gamitin as a business enterprise. Nangyayari, nagiging hindi reliable yung native, in fact, hindi lang native pigs, all our native animals, hindi ba nagiging reliable na gagamitin siya as a regular source of income? And that is what our R&D activities is trying to address now. We would want to develop the native pig to be a breeding prototype group of pig. When we say breeding prototype, yun bang parents of the same kind would
Magmamatch.
yes, would produce offspring that are similar to the parents.
Okay.
So, predictable na yung magiging anak. When we do breeding, predictable ang magiging anak. Mapipredict natin kung ilan, mapipredict natin kung gaano kabilis lumaki, kung gaano sila, kailan sila pwedeng ibenta. I mean, these kinds of things. And we believe na kailangan pa nating i-improve ang ating native pigs to meet this requirement for business while being mindful of keeping the genetic diversity kasi alam natin na maraming klase ang ating native pig and we have to keep the diversity of the genetic diversity of these pigs for us to have resources in the future if in case there would be need to, you know, change a little bit, halimbawa yung itsura, yung quality, like consumer preferences. For now, okay lang because consumers of lechon particularly are favoring native pigs and they are willing to pay premium prices for the native pig. But what if the consumer preference would change? What if the climate would change? So that's the reason why we have to keep as many genetic resources.
Yes. At meron na kayong mga pag-aaral na ginagawa sa mga mga baboy,
yeah.
diba?
And yung sinasabi mong pag-aaral ngayon as opposed to the previous practices, ginagawa natin yan. We are keeping as many genetic resources as possible, but we are keeping every genetic group separate from the others. We are keeping each group pure para magiging, ano nga, yun yung sinasabi ko na breeding prototype yung ating mga groups. And if in case there would be a need to cross-breed one group with the other, then it's easy to predict what the outcome would be. Rather than, or instead of using animals with unknown parentage or unknown pedigree. So, hindi natin mapipredict ano yung magiging resulta. Siguro nung unang panahon, because that has been the practice, okay lang kasi siguro mas religyoso yung mga tao noon. Nakukuha nila sa dasal. Pero ngayon mukhang kailangan pa rin nating magdasal, pero kailangan na nating gawin na magiging predictable yung outcome ng ating mga ginagawa.
Alright, sir. Pagpapatuloy po natin yung ating talakayan sa isang saglit lamang, mga kaibigan. Tuloy-tuloy lang po ang ating usapan tungkol sa native pig. Manatili po kayo nakatutok. Magbabalik pa ang DOSTv Science for the People.
Akin pong personal na inaanyayahan ng publiko na makilahok sa pagdiriwang ng National Science and Technology Week sa July 11 to 15, 2017 sa World Trade Center sa Pasay City. Sa taong ito, ang tema ng pangkalahatang pagdiriwang ay Science for the People, sapagkat nararapat na ipabatid sa mamamayan na nagmula sa dunong at pagpupunyagi ng tao ang mga bunga ng agham at teknolohiya. Dahil diyan, nararapat din lamang na paglingkuran ng agham at teknolohiya ang interes at pangangailangan ng tao ng sambayanan. Sa World Trade Center, makikita sa mga interactive booth displays ang mga pinakahuling research advances, hindi lamang ng DOST kundi pati na rin ng iba pang mga ahensyang gumagawa ng cutting-edge innovations. Meron ding mga scientific fora, lectures at product demonstrations na pwede niyong puntahan. Sa National Science and Technology Week, pinagtitibay ng DOST at ng pangbansang agham at teknolohiya ang kanyang matatag na suporta sa Republika ng Pilipinas. sa administrasyon ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte at sa lipunang kanyang kinabibilangan. Magkita-kita tayo July 11 to 15, World Trade Center para sa National Science and Technology Week.
Nagbabalik po ang DOSTv Science for the People. Kasama pa rin po natin ang Officer in Charge ng Livestock Research Division ng DOST PCARD, Dr. Synan Baguio. Alright sir, pagpatuloy natin yung ating usapan. Pagdating naman sa mga characteristics o unique characteristic ng native pig, ano-ano ba talaga yun sir? Although may mga nabanggit na kayo, yun talagang mag-fit dun sa livelihood, source of income ng ating mga maliliit na negosyante.
Yes, when we talk about characteristics of the native pigs that would favor their utility as a source of livelihood to poor farmers, number one would be their adaptability to local environment.
Okay.
Because these native pigs are products of a long process of natural selection, they are adapted to the local environments. We talk about climate, we talk about the physical environment, and including the feed resources. So what makes this adaptability favoring or favorable to using them as a source of livelihood? The answer would be very simple. Production cost would be low. Hindi mo na kailangang bumili ng pagkain, ng mamahaling pagkain. Hindi mo na kailangang magpatayo ng mamahaling pabahay para sa baboy.
So yung backyard lang?
Yung backyard lang. If you would have an open space, nakikita namin most common na ginagamit would be under coconuts in the rural areas. Nakaalpas lang yung mga baboy doon. Papakainin lang sila ng...
Ibig sabihin, malayan sila naggagala. Hindi sila nakakulong.
Hindi sila nakakulong.
Okay.
They're left on their own. Binibigyan lang sila ng supplemental feed that oftentimes ito yung mga crop byproducts natin like rice bran, darak, or corn bran in the Visayas and in Mindanao, copra meal, any other local materials. And recently, we have been trying feeding these pigs with forages, yung mga damo. There are recommended forages for native pigs. Isa po nito ay yung tricantera or yung madre de agua, kung tatawagin ng marami. And several trials also have been done by farmers using asola and the duckweed. Now, these are feed resources that you can produce in the yard, in the backyard, that you do not have to buy it anymore. So that makes production cost of the native pig low. Or
So, ibig sabihin, halimbawa, kung napakain siya ng iba, may epekto ba yun?
Wala naman kaming nakikita na epekto. The only effect would be like, for example, kung napapakain siya ng formulated feed, wala naman sigurong epekto yon na masama. Ang epekto lang noon ay bababa yung iyong potential income, yung profit.
Dahil yung quality?
No, because it's expensive. Mahal yun eh.
Mas mahal?
Yes.
Okay,
yung mga formulated feeds, mahal yun. Now, another advantage of the native pig is their apparent resistance to disease. Yung mga, halimbawa, yung mga hybrid pigs, kung aalpasan mo sila, pabayaan mo sila sa on the range, madali silang dapuan ng magkakaroon ng internal parasites, nagkakaroon ng bulate. But the native pigs apparently has resistance to this and many other bacterial diseases as well.
Okay.
Although hindi pa rin talaga dapat tayo magpakakampante because paano kung tatamaan, di nalulugi. Nandoon pa rin yung, mas mabuti pa rin yung nag-iingat ng konti. But then, ang assurance lang natin is they are not as sensitive as the commercial hybrids.
Yes.
And one characteristic that I would like to highlight is the native pigs' quality of meat. Because the native pig has a unique, pork from native pigs has unique texture and taste that fits well with our lechon. Wala na sigurong mag-argue or kukontra if we would say that lechon made of a native pig carcass or native pig meat is tastier than the lechon made of the commercial hybrid pig.
Naku, mas maraming kakain ng lechon, sir, pag sinabi niyo mas masarap ang native pig.
Yes,
O, diba?
talaga, that's what we want. I mean, we want people to eat lechon,
Okay.
basta native pig ang lechon na kakainin. In fact, isa yun sa mga, siguro sa mga future R&D initiatives natin, na titingnan natin yung the quality of fatty acids that the fats in native pig would have.
Mas less sana.
Mukhang iba because if you cook the commercial hybrid pig, kahit luto na siya, nakikita mo pa yung taba. Nandoon pa siya, kulay white. Underneath the skin, nandoon yung taba. But if the carcass is that of a native pig, pagkatapos niyang maluto, you will not see the fat anymore.
Okay.
Pag hilaw yung native pig, nakikita mo yung taba niya, makapal. But then, pagkaluto niya, hindi mo na, you will not see the fat anymore. Nagdi-drip out siya. So, ang thinking namin is perhaps the fats of the native pigs would be composed of, you know, different fatty acids, iba. Kaya,
Okay. So sa ngayon, sir, gaano na karami yung breeds ng native pig dito sa Pilipinas at talagang paano natin na talaga madi-differentiate yung mga iba't ibang klase ng native pig?
Yeah, talking about breeds, or perhaps it would be premature to call them breeds at the moment.
Okay.
But we are looking at 7 genetic groups of native pigs found in different areas. You see, if you look at the morphology of the Philippines, which is archipelagic, it is very possible, or it is logical to expect that we would have several breeds of these native pigs. Because if they will be isolated in an island for a very long time, tendency is for them to develop characteristics and even, you know, perhaps develop the genetic makeup that would make them fit to the environment. At the moment, we are looking at 7 genetic groups of native pigs. These pigs are in Eastern Samar, in Marinduque, in Quezon Province. We also have the pigs in Benguet, in Kalinga, in Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya. I mean, these are the pigs that we are studying now, and we are trying to characterize both phenotypically sa itsura and sa production performance, and also with their genetic characters.
Okay. Medyo kulang na tayo sa oras, sir, pero napakaganda ng ating discussion. Any more messages na lang, sir, sa ating mga taga-subaybay at paano nyo pinararating sa kanila itong mga ganitong klase ng mga activities and information para dun sa ating mga negosyante?
Okay. Para sa ating mga nanonood, sana po ay tangkilikin po natin ang ating sariling or katutubong lahi ng baboy na para aalagaan. At ang mga kaalaman po nito ay makukuha po natin sa ating mga R&D implementing institutions, which are commonly the universities at yung ating partner din po sa National Swine and Poultry Research and Development Center ng Bureau of Animal Industry sa Chaong. Now, at the moment, we are trying to establish or encourage private entrepreneurs to engage in the breeding of native pig para sila po yung mag-produce ng volume or ng number ng native pigs na kakailanganin din po ng ibang mga kababayan natin na gustong mag-alaga nitong mga klase ng baboy na ito. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat din, sir. And thank you for your time at sa mga information na naibahagi niyo po sa amin.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Synan. At asahan po natin na patuloy ang development ng ating native pigs sa tulong ng DOSTv card upang ang ating swine production sector ay mapaunlad pa at makatulong sa ating mga kababayan. Nagbabalik po ang DOSTv Science for the People. Alamin ang latest update sa lagay ng panahon ngayong araw mula sa DOST Pag-asa dito sa aming weather update.
Thank you, Ms. Jel. Good morning sa iyo at good morning din sa ating mga viewers ng DOSTv. Ngayong araw po ng Martes, wala pa rin tayong bagyo or low pressure area na namamataan sa paligid ng ating area of responsibility. Patuloy po ang magandang panahon sa ating bansa dulot ng ridge of a high pressure area affecting the eastern section of Luzon and Visayas. Silipin muna natin ang magiging taya ng panahon for the next 24 hours. Sa buong bansa po, katulad kahapon, asahan pa rin ang general fair weather or magandang panahon ngayong umaga. Pagsapit naman ng tanghali, mainit pa rin at maalinsangan, lalo na dito sa parting Luzon and Visayas. At pagsapit po ng hapon hanggang gabi ay posible na maging maulap at magkaroon din ng mga panandaliang buhos ng ulan or pulupulong pagkidlat pagkulog. Silipin naman natin na magiging taya ng panahon sa susunod pa na 3 araw sa ilang key metros and city ng ating bansa. Dito po sa Metro Manila, bahagyang maulap pa rin hanggang sa maulap ang magiging kalangitan for the next 3 days. Asahan pa rin ang mga pulupulong pag-ulan or pagkidlat pagkulog, lalo na sa dakong hapon hanggang gabi. Temperatura po natin ay mainit pa rin, maaaring umabot sa 35 degrees Celsius. Sa ating mga kababayan sa Baguio City, asahan din ang magandang panahon hanggang sa araw po ng Thursday kung saan meron lamang mga panandaliang buhos ng ulan. Pagsapit po ng Friday, posible na maging maulap at magkaroon ng mga light to moderate rains and thunderstorms. Ang ating pinakamababang temperatura maaaring umabot sa 16 degrees Celsius pagsapit ng Friday. Sa atong mga kaigsuonan din sa Metro Cebu, bahagyang maulap hanggang sa maulap din na kalangitan ng mararanasan hanggang sa araw ng Friday. Asahan din ang mga panandaliang buhos ng ulan or pulupulong pagkidlat pagkulog pagsapit ng hapon. Ang temperatura natin maaaring umakyat sa 33 degrees Celsius. Panghuli sa ating mga kaigsuonan dito sa Metro Davao, bukas asahan po ang maulap na kalangitan at possible din ang light to moderate rains and thunderstorms. Pagsapit naman po ng Thursday and Friday, magiging maaliwalas na muli ang panahon at posible na lamang ang mga isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. Ang ating temperatura maaaring umakyat pa rin sa 32 degrees Celsius. Para naman po sa lagay ng ating karagatan, wala pa rin tayong gale warning or banta ng matataas na alon. Hanggang mga 2 metro lamang ang taas nito, kaya pwede pa rin maglayag ang ating mga kababayan sa alinmang baybayin ng ating bansa. Si Haring Araw ay muling lulubog 6:27 ng gabi mamaya at muli naman itong sisikat bukas 5:28 ng umaga. At yan muna ang latest mula dito sa Weather Forecasting Center ng DOST Pag-asa. Ako po si Benison Estarehan na nagsasabing sa anumang panahon, pag-asa ang magandang solusyon. Happy Tuesday po.
DOSTv would like to thank Filipino Creazione de Mano Incorporated. Visit their showroom at ground floor lobby, PSMBFI Building, 318 Santolan Road, West Crames, San Juan City. SciTev, the world's leading source of reliable and authoritative news, views, and analysis on information about science and technology for global development. Visit their website at www.scidev.net.
And that's it for today. For more information, just log on to www.dostv.ph and visit our social media accounts. Abangan din ang update sa lagay ng panahon mula sa DOST Pag-asa tuwing alas 5 ng umaga at alas 5 ng hapon. Always remember, in progress, science is the key. Kaya sabay-sabay tayong makiisa at gamitin ang siyensya. Kami ang DOSTv, the program that delivers science for the people.